endlessly searching for an original sin.
Nice. Anyway, putting all that aside, wait for a couple more people to file in.
Yep. You fuckers wanted this thing, you getting it.
What we're gonna end up doing, because at a certain point it'll lock you into the not true ending, even if you go back and do the other routes. So at a very specific point, I'm gonna have you go back and we'll do the other route. And here's the fun thing: whenever I did my playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club with my brother, he was here. He specifically wanted to watch me play it, which is why we were doing this. Why I played it early, I guess. When I did it, I got different dialogue than he did in some places, and he was freaked out. He was super... So,
That's right, doesn't it rewrite itself or something? Just to fuck with you?
I don't know about that, but there was definitely places that it seemed different than his initial playthrough. He said, this never happened! No, buddy, it's happening. I'm watching it happen. So, I don't know if that's gonna happen for us. But I will let you know if I see something I've never seen before. Maybe good experiment. Fake news. We need more fake news.
Is this game just fake news?
Kind of. It's an interesting game. It really hits you hard. It really hits you hard later on, but...
Are we gonna get them emotions? Are we gonna cry? Is Toast gonna cry?
Purity, I played the game once. I'll put it this way, I don't normally cry, but my first playthrough of it, I had tears of righteous anger coming down my face.
Let me ask you something. This is a better question. Did you cry when Aerith died? And I don't care if her name is Aerith, you know what I'm saying? Because if you did, I'm gonna call you a pussy.
No, I did not.
God, I don't know why every guy I know was like, I cried so hard for that. I'm like, I laughed. She was annoying as shit.
No, the only reason why I would have cried is because I lost my best healer I put all my time into. That...
And then you found out there was a glitch so you can get her back and make the rest of the game hilarious.
Yeah, like literally child's play. But anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna shit on Final Fantasy VII whenever chance we get.
A game show? I don't know if we'll ever do a game show. No, I am... Guys, don't get me wrong. I am a pussy. But not because of that.
He likes being whipped.
I did not say that. Alright. Are we gonna go ahead and start? Do we have enough people?
I'll give it another minute. Also, I can't stop burping and this is annoying me. Sorry, guys, if I suddenly go quiet. I'm not feeling too hot tonight. This and tomorrow are gonna be our last streams before I'm gone for a few weeks.
Well... Let's make it a good one.
I probably should set up the professional mic, but... no. Yeah, I don't want to have to go drag wires around right now, especially not when they're asleep.
It's just Doki Doki Literature. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you like cats? I own 2. What does that tell you? Yes, I do like cats. In all reality.
I own 1, but I take care of 2, so... Close enough.
He loves kitties. He gets upset when he thinks there's a kitty outside that he can't take care of.
Shut up.
That was adorable, though.
It was at my workplace, and it was begging for food, and I fed it, and I wanted to take it home, but I didn't have the opportunity. It was a bad situation. Not late at all, Jedi. We're just getting started.
Doggo is actually asleep. Miko is sound asleep, all wrapped up in my blanket, because she has learned that if she gets on the edge and she starts rolling around on it, she will roll herself into a little puppy burrito. And plus she went for a walk and we went running, which was nice. We went for about a 20-minute run.
It's the best kind of burrito.
I can run now. No, seriously, this is actually amazing. I can run now.
Feels good.
It does. I want to start using the weights I got, but I can't until after. It was funny because Minuteman's like, well, why don't you get a weight for your stomach too? And I just kind of went quiet and he goes, oh, that wouldn't end well. Like, not for like 4 months.
Alright. Got
Alright,
9
let's do
people.
this.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna lower your ass. There we go. So, welcome everyone that's watching. Also, well, who's a pussy? Yes, he is a pussy. We've already established that Toast is a good pussy.
I also established this.
By the way, guys, if you haven't seen the video, I now have a PO box. So I'm pretty happy about that. So let's go from where I left off in the video.
Alright. So here's the question I'm going to ask you. Which girl do you want to go for first? You want to go for the tsundere? You want to go for the childhood interest? Or do you want to go for the quiet big boobs?
Honestly, the first two are really annoying, but I'm thinking we're supposed to go after the tsundere first.
If you
Not
want
like
to,
I like
absolutely.
you or anything.
So here's the things that we're going to have to pick. We're going to have to pick cute words. So stuff like giggle,
Giggle.
bouncy, stuff like play. I think kiss is one of hers. Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yep. So from there, it's pretty easy to see what kind of stuff be hers. Puppy, you know.
Heart.
Yep. Oh, guess not. Sometimes they kind of go into each other like that. Parfait. Parfait.
Oh.
There you go. Papa. And once we hit a certain amount, we can just pretty much pick anything. Kitty. Because all we need is a majority of stuff her way.
Pink.
Pink, yeah. Candy would have worked. Socks.
Socks.
Yep. And at this point, we can just pick anything. Just go with whatever.
Joy. Strawberry. Pleasure? No, that's me. No, yeah, fuck it. Heartbreak. Wow, a couple of these are kind of dark. Bunny.
Bunny, lollipop.
Nibble. Kawaii. I swear to God, I was gonna say if the next one is Desu, I'm gonna smack someone.
Oh, there's no Desu in this. Just kawaii.
Kawaii.
Flowers. Boop.
I've made. Oh wait. We should have the. Should we have the chat in the side?
Sure.
Let's ruin this more for people. Chat. I know you guys are kind of Oh, I forgot how to do this. I go full retard for a minute. I might have. Chat, stop that. No, chat. What are you doing? Chat, get away from her face. What are you doing? Chat, move over to the side. You can do it, chat. We believe in you.
No, nope, not connected to any Twitch chat. That is unfortunate, guys. I'm sorry.
It's because my whole thing reset when the computer crashed that day.
That happens.
I almost put the wrong one in. Oh, you motherfucker. Fucking Twitch tokens.
Well,
Entertain the chat for 2 seconds?
Sure. Just so everyone's aware, this is not a hentai. I know, unfortunate, but if it were, we could not stream it.
Well, we
I don't even
could.
think
We
there's-
just would we just lose our channel.
I don't even think that there's like a nude patch or anything out for it. Not there shouldn't be one, but. Wait, what image in your head? The Gimp suit setting at his computer. Is it me? No, wait.
the goat.
Toast is not lewd. Toast is not lewd.
There
Dang it.
I forgot all of the voices I gave these chicks. Fair warning. Oh, I shouldn't. Can we just change the purity sin to Toast to make this better? Can I change my name?
If there's a feature, I don't know. There's no feature for that. Nope.
We're
Just
just
keep
gonna
going.
say Toast. Hi again, Toast. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
I forgot what I'm trying to think of a voice for her. Thanks for keeping your promise, Purity. Fuck, they're all gonna be the same. She gonna be the rent? No, she.
I'll give her the Snape voice.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Toast. I hope this isn't. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
You gonna get on my ass for that?
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat.
You're getting rednecks, I can't think of anything else.
And don't worry, guys.
Oh wait, no, she had the higher one.
Toast always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
Oh yeah. He helps me. Wait, which one is Sayori again?
She's the red.
Okay,
pink
thank
hair.
you. Thank you.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. God, I'm gonna regret that voice, aren't I?
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once? Remember that?
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you?
Can't do it with that picture. It keeps throwing me off.
I might be a little jealous. Oh god. I hate that you picked the perfect voice for this.
How come? You and Toast can be good friends too.
Sayori?
That was my line.
Oh, sorry. I can't
Sayori! No, you're good. Keep going. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into.
Oh, hey, Last Pixel.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Snape-kun isn't gonna notice you.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Baka. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it really is, when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Again. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. That'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Why am I having so much fun doing this voice? And we could, you know, discuss it if you might want.
This is... How is a girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much! Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
You? Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. You have to get it in soon, Mr. Potter.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Ugh. Which one is Natsuki?
She's the tsundere.
Okay.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf.
I'll be right back, okay?
Go for it. So, chat. Tell me, which is your favorite girl so far? We got the tsundere Natsuki, we got Yuri, the shy bookworm, and we got Sayori, the childhood friend. Yeah, it's kind of a trope. One of the things I actually really enjoy about this game is every character has a bit more depth to them than just their trope. Even if that's not exactly what was intended. Toast, I am not one of those girls, Spaghetti. I am sorry. I apologize. Yeah, purity. That's probably a better answer. All of the above, Yuri. Yeah, a lot of people really seem to like Yuri. My first playthrough, the first route I went down was Yuri's. Really good. Nice. Hey, look at you. Look at you go. It's a fun little game. I know it's free, but man, I really enjoyed it whenever I played through the first time. Yeah, actually, the fun thing about this this main character in this story is he's more actually like the real me than any other anime protagonist I've seen. He's kind of reasonable. There are places where I'm like, no, don't do that, Toast. Come on, man, please don't. But for the most part, he does things that are very similar to how I would normally do things in my daily life, and I thought that was a really interesting aspect. Mrs. Miller? Yeah. Well, that is Purity's snake voice. She did that back for, what was it? Witch Trainer, I think? Yeah, probably Witch Trainer. It's grown a little bit of a following among her fans.
What's going
They
on?
like the snake voice. Hey, what's up? I was keeping chat entertained. Are you ready to continue?
Yeah, sorry about that. It's gonna happen a couple of times tonight.
Nope, you're good. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga too? Or you mean... Fuck. You read manga, right? I don't care. Fuck you people.
Is there even a proper pronunciation for manga?
No,
Never
but
did.
I've heard people get really pissed off if they think you're saying it, you know, not their way.
Oh. Okay. You know, for the sake of this video, I'll just say manga then. It'll
No,
be fine.
say it your way. I'm fine with that.
No,
I'm just used to
no.
people having a hissy fit about it. I don't... You can say it either way you want.
Consistency. Ah! Sometimes manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it till you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I hear you bringing it up at some points. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ugh, fruit baskets.
I see. Yeah, something similar to Fruit Basket. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the room.
Ah, much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I can actually agree with that.
I know that feel. Get a closer look at the box that she's admiring.
Purity says it one way, Ted says it the other. Trigger everyone. Yep, that'll work. Let's
Yeah, okay.
let's start a fan war.
We'll do it. Why not? Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
Just so we're clear, everyone, it's little lines like that that makes this protagonist so much like me. Because if you don't like something I like, I usually can say you have bad taste.
Yeah, you guys just
Points
missed the
of-
Wolfenstein conversation. He's a dick, by the way.
Oh, very much so. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. Oh my gosh, yeah, it really is you.
Yep.
But I'll tell you one thing, Toast. I have to keep it in my mind going, it's not that word. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Ooh, Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet.
You think it might be a Peach Girl reference? Maybe.
Actually, that's what I thought my first time through. I thought it was Peach
I haven't
Girl.
seen that, like, referenced in forever. In anything.
Now, then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. Pat's on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there.
You're thinking... I think you're thinking of spaghetti. I think you're thinking of, was it honey? You're thinking of the other one, not Peach Girl.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Stop being a little bitch. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Huh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. I'm gonna change her voice if you don't mind. 'Cause it's getting really fucking annoying for me.
That's another line that makes me like this protagonist so much and make me think that he's like I am. Because he says little things like this throughout it that like poke at your nerves.
Cutie honey, thank you.
Cutie honey, yeah, cutie honey was not at all what I was thinking.
No, but Spaghetti I think was talking about Cutie honey.
Yeah, maybe he was. I know it was a bit more risque.
Well, it's what started the whole magical girl genre.
Genre.
Shut up! Dick.
See like that. See, where I just poke at you a little bit. That's what he just did right there, and I love it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Aw. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Hmm?
You don't go
Nope.
back... Oh, sorry.
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometime after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair.
Wait, they did a remake of Cutie Honey? Fucking when? No, seriously, when was that? I remember the original, I've never seen the remake.
I only saw the intro for the original. I didn't even know there was a remake.
You weren't a fan of Guyver and stuff, were you?
Guyver? I love Guyver.
Isn't this the same guy that made Guyver and made Cutie Honey?
Probably. That doesn't mean I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's Kona Guy. That's right.
Yeah, I don't watch things based on their artist.
Oh no, he did Devilman. My bad, Devilman.
Devilman. I did watch Devilman.
Devilman was so messed up but so good. Have you ever seen Devilwoman?
Exactly. No, I did not. I only saw Devilman. I didn't even know there was a Devilwoman.
There is. You should
I'm
watch
gonna have
it
to.
sometime.
I have to look it up later now. Gosh dang it. Typical slice of life affair.
Hold on. He made Toxic Avenger? No shit. Well, he was a cameo in the second movie. No shit.
Oh.
Huh.
Neat.
2000. I gotta look that one up. I'm sorry. Where were we?
Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean... Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so?
Yes, I don't think it is a reference to, it's definitely not a reference to Cutie Honey, but I don't think it's a reference to, Peach Girl. Oh, maybe.
It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Ooh,
There's the weirdest sound effect.
Ooh, Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Oh, come on!
Nice save, Toast. Nice save.
Oh god, it's like when I'm playing an Akabur game.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there were a lot of baking in this manga.
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Did it take that long to load?
No, I just didn't realize it was my line yet. Happens sometimes.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious.
Nice.
Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because of it, because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?
Well, then Glamour Girls, the anime that was basically Clueless in an anime form in the mid-90s. I've never heard of that one.
I've not seen Glamour Girls either. Would not know. We read on for a few more minutes.
Is it me, or is there something that really bugs you about the way they drew the heads?
My first playthrough, kinda, until I got about an hour in, and then they were just normal. Like, it takes getting used to.
Yeah, I think they drew them too big.
You'll get used to it. Not a big deal. Finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't?
That's not... Well, I really wouldn't know.
What do you mean? You don't share your manga with your friends?
It reminds me of a puppy. Look at the... puppy.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
Oh. Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't got out of manga yet? Makes me want to just punch them in the face. I'm just gonna go with my normal voice for her.
I know those kind of people too. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep in my own room. Or, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know why. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in...
Oh, sorry.
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like this... No, well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki put her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
I didn't fuck up today. Okay, everyone.
Eh?
Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Huh!
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. I guess we'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it toward Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but... Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really okay? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Aww. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow?
Oh, come on. Mangas are not that hard to get through.
Shh. Let Toast have his time.
Toast isn't very good at reading.
I only got partway through the volume so far. Remember, Toast in-game, he does not read a lot. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this.
Toast in game needs to turn off the TV.
Well, he's getting ready to. Just chill. Well, I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic...
Sorry, Toast had to take a drink.
Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
You're more scared of what happens if you don't finish it. Let's face it, she will kill you.
See, the thing about this game is whenever I saw the characters and how they interact with everyone, I figured your favorite would be Natsuki.
Oh, that's what I'm playing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I figured she'd be your favorite.
because I can just use the regular voice now.
I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
Hey, it's going fine, man.
My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing.
Oh, grow it up, you little shit.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bag. I do the same myself.
Ooh, excuse me.
Alright, so when I did my playthrough, I always did Monica first and then any order for the others. So,
Okay,
up to you how you want to do it. Up to you how you want to do it.
Okay.
Monica first. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know that I'm putting an effort.
Are those bits or just pictures?
Those are pictures, I'm sure. I could be wrong, you never know.
Yeah, I can't. Usually it says it, and like when you click it, it usually says what the icon is. It doesn't work with this one, that's why I'm very confused.
Bro. Yesterday she seemed... Yeah, okay, we did this.
Hi, Toast. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring words? No. Don't be afraid... Really? Tongue just gave up? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Hey, Nightmare. It wasn't because I liked her. It's because after reading her first poem the first time, things kind of clicked. What was going on. And I went, okay, well, she's going to be important. Might as well. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Oh, it is Toast. It's you when we were in that call the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Toast. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Sorry, give me one moment. I like it, Toast.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? I'm retarded, I know that name!
Same. In fact, that's the first time I read Natsuki's poem. That's immediately who I thought of was Shel Silverstein.
Yeah. Eh? Oh, whoops.
Eh? Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. God, I haven't read those stories in a long time. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll... Oh, sorry. I keep doing it on purpose.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. No, I understand. You see your name and you just want to go with... I get it.
Mistakes for me!
You know, for my first playthrough, I also called myself Toast.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect to do this with you, that's why. Until everyone was telling me that we have to do it together.
I honestly thought you might have already done it.
No, I haven't touched it since the initial video.
Well, it's gonna be good. Let's keep going.
Alright, then I gotta show you something.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Oh, this is for casual gaming. Never mind. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Ha 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 ha. Right.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Bitch, I don't care. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean that I always feel that way, you know.
I see.
Sorry, someone just sent me a picture of a shirt of Godzilla eating Santa.
Oh.
I will show it to you later.
I'm sure Godzilla now has indigestion. My apologies, Godzilla. Well, let's read it then. I'll read all the poems if you want me to.
Please do. Cursive is really hard to read from here. Just to make it clear, since someone had a whole huge hissy fit, I can read cursive, but I'm across the room.
Yeah, this isn't really cursive, but there is a girl who does do cursive. So.
But you know, the font is harder to read across the room.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think that was about?
What the fuck? No, what the fuck?
What?
You fourth wall breaking motherfucker. What the fuck? I thought that doesn't happen till later on.
Yeah, no. It's pretty apparent. My first time playing through this, I went ahead and I read that poem, and for like a good solid minute I went, I don't see anything unusual. And then for another solid minute, I kind of thought about it. And then at a moment's notice, I look at my brother and go, It's a window! It's the TV! She's looking through the TV! And he started cracking up.
I would too, Jesus Christ! Fucking sound insane!
Alright, we're good for the next poem when you're ready.
So, what did you think? No, fuck you! One, I'm not a dude! You're gonna fourth wall break shit, don't make me a dude!
It's okay, she's referring to me, I'm sure.
Toshi knows you're watching!
Well, I did play her game once before.
I know you're here, Toast.
Not again. I got rid of you once, I can do it again.
I'm coming back for you.
It's very free form, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. Lady, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's fucking creepy.
Yeah, rest in peace, Boss 666J. You will be missed. I hope that your tablet has a fun time in heaven.
Bye, man.
Yeah, so like I said before, it's very, very apparent that she knows what's going on very early on in the game. So again, that was never a spoiler for you, and I'm really glad that all that was spoiled for you was just that ending bit.
Oh, I know
Anyway.
other things about that bitch.
It's
Well,
cool.
actually, I didn't know who it was that does it, but I know a couple of other things.
Let's keep going.
Which one do you want to pick? This is you playing the main character.
Oh, okay, let's do Sayori. I like to leave my love interest for the playthrough as the last entry.
Oh, good, I get to play the brainless... But fuck, I already messed that one up. The brainless bitch! There we go. That took way too long to get out. This is a good poem, Toast. Are you sure it's your first time? Right out of context.
Of course! It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. Or am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or maybe that you wouldn't write one at all. I have no faith in you. I'm really happy you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Toast. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
And I'm sure, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Ooh, excuse me. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
My god, her voice is giving me a headache. Holy shit. You're up.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
What the fuck did I just hear? God, she's terrible at this.
Give her a break. She just wants breakfast. Yeah, her next poem is way, way, way better. But this one, she was a little lazy. Sayori.
You shouldn't be allowed to write poems.
Oh, leave her alone. This is just a guess, but...
Remind me to turn off my messengers when we're doing this, because apparently they now make cosplay toys, and now my friend's sending them to me because he thinks it's the funniest thing ever.
Huh? That is pretty funny.
And they specifically call them cosplay girls.
Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Shut up. I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
God, it is you.
See?
Don't be mean. I would not... Shut up. I tried my best. Oh god, I'm the stupid friend, aren't I?
Yeah. See,
I
didn't
hate
mean that
you
for
and your character.
I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
This is where the horror comes in. She made me for breakfast. Even though you were late to school?
Why do you think I was late? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Oh, shut up.
Nico Nico ni!
Nico Nico ni.
They didn't see it, but I had the hand signs to go with it. Yeah, I know, I'm weeb trash. Sucks. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing.
Oh, that's why you said it, because the chat wanted you to do it. Like, why'd you suddenly go, Nico Nico ni? Hi, Durago.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, you can hit that subscribe button. You made him say Nico Nico ni. I was no idea why you said that until I looked at the chat. How to confuse purity in really quick ways. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
You damn right you do, bitch. Why is my phone vibrating?
Alright, Yuri next.
Oh god, not this one.
Yuri stares at the poem.
Mistakes were made.
A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. She gets to I like that she's gonna sound like a sarcastic bitch the entire time.
It gets better when you read her next couple of lines.
Shit. You're up.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. God damn it! I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh god, this is not the right voice.
Yeah, it is my first time. Well, why? Why do you ask? I'm a step ahead of you.
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after... I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad, huh?
Oh good, I do get to play the bitch. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
God! This is gonna create horrible fan art!
Yeah, Nightmare, that's pretty much how it is.
People that are just coming in are like, what the fuck is with that voice?
It's like if you... I know who he's talking about. Hinata from Naruto and Yuno from, what is it? The Future Diary. That. Jeez Louise. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere.
So, for those that are just coming in and asking why she's got the snake voice, this is specifically a request from Toast. So you can all blame him
so
for this.
Great when
this
it's
is
so great when you read it sarcastically. It's fantastic. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Yeah, Mirai Nikki. It's in future, or not future. In English, it is Future Diary or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Future Diary.
It's supposed to sound like a... No, it's supposed to sound like a male voice. It's the voice I used for Snape. That's
yeah,
why
Future Diary. Future Diary is the Toast, or not the Toast. I'm sorry, the American English version.
No, it's the Toast.
The Toast. Anime girl. Yeah, I am. Just so everyone in that chat, just so we're clear, I have huge breasts, and I'm actually an anime girl. I didn't want to come out with it.
You really need to contact Bosco.
I am so sorry.
You need to contact Bosco.
Hope that clears everything up.
You need to contact Bosco.
What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think that most notably, fuck, give me a minute. This voice actually takes a lot out of me. There we go. I think that most noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very elaborate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter
and they form fit two together. Do we actually ever get to see our fucking poem?
No, never once.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that's going into writing even a simple poem, darling. No, just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It does sound like a bitch when I do this voice. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
I'm tired, that's why. It's 1 in the fucking morning. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
God, our chat room is weird. And that's coming from me.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri says dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Oh my god, Medicare didn't Photoshop that.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
The CEO of YouTube is basically fucking insane.
Okay. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, I'll show you it later.
And this is what I meant by the cursive.
Oh yeah, good luck with that one.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air. Sorry, semicolon always trips me up as an S. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
What? Okay, you have to click outside. Stupid thing! Oh, I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting, bitch.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But you took a long time to read. Really? Is that actually something he says, or it depends on how long it takes?
It's something she says. We did not take much time at all. And that's what I thought my first time around was. I did not take long reading that. I don't know what she talks about. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I mean, oops, sorry. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Thought about ghosts.
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Toast.
See, this is one of those moments I went, Toast, you dumb guy.
Toast, you
Really?
little retarded.
I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance it over after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Why'd I go retarded? In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically, why could I not read that word? Shut up, it's one of the we have to finish after this. Symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And so to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way.
Bitch, learn to read a poem.
I haven't even thought of that.
We have to go earlier tomorrow. Are you gonna be home tomorrow?
Yeah,
We can do it earlier tomorrow and get it all done.
sure. That's impressive. Yeah, how late tonight you want to go then?
I figured after we do the next room, we get to the next poem, we save it, and then come back tomorrow. So I do have to get some
Okay.
sleep.
That's fine. Just a bit of warning, we haven't even scratched the surface of the game yet. We've been barely playing an hour. We got another 5 hours to go.
Yeah, I
Working
know,
content.
that's why I want to start earlier tomorrow, but it is really late and I have to get up early, remember?
Yeah, that's fine. And we can do it earlier tomorrow. Just text me whenever you're ready for it.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess we'll just have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. What the hell? Thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Bye, bye, big
Bye.
cheer.
Thanks. Thanks, Doom.
I'm retarded.
Man, maybe Natsuki. That's probably a good option.
I can't. We totally shouldn't pick her. Okay, well, let's start with these. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, what the fuck?
Huh? Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours.
I'm going to try to... Nothing?
Like Monica said. Haha. Totally not because I want to get in your pants. Haha.
Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem to make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Right. So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Oh.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something.
God, you're playing an idiot!
I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. He's not an idiot, he's just oblivious. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, and people can try. And that's about it.
It sounds like a little kid's poem.
Right, but the ending 2 lines are what got me. People can try, but that's about it.
Yeah. Told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
I played Cuphead, yes. What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read and it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. Hey, have you heard of Shel Silverstein, Natsuki?
Oh, who's that? But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feel of the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Phew. Guess that's everyone. And glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Oh, Nightmare. Nightmare buddy. Legal. Legal matters to me. That's about it.
What are you talking about?
Read chat. even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs.
Oh.
Because the age laws there are different. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. God, she sounds like a bitch when I do that voice. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. That's the entire reason you wanted that voice.
Yep, this entire portion gets so much better. Just keep reading.
Eh? You mean you wanna You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out that nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Toasted, too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me! I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Toast liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Run, dude, run! Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Things are getting heated.
Maybe you're just jealous that Toast appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How did you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh, bird.
Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Toast started showing up. Natsuki! Jesus. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I tried.
It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Run, dude, run! Play dead. Toast! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Toast. Wait! There's no reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Toast? Darling. Toast. Toast. Toast! Wait, why the fuck isn't Toast answering? Toast? Oh shit, Toast is dead! I was kidding about running! So Toast has apparently left. Shit, I think he's just be right back. Why the fuck has my phone been vibrating for the last 10 minutes? Ah, you're back.
There it is. Can you turn off and on your screen share real quick?
Okay. I was wondering why you died for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you.
It's getting late. That's one of the reasons why we're gonna have to end it, because Comcast is kind of a dick.
There we go. Much better. Alright. Back to Doki Doki.
There you go. Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place?
Because, bitch, you actually talk to the women.
Yes, it's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Dude, you're screwed. Should we save?
In my first playthrough, what I did was I picked Help Me Sayori every single time.
Alright.
So, no, here's the thing. Don't go yet. The thing about this is I learned afterward that who you choose here does not matter. So, we might as well just side with the person who we're trying to go for that route. So, I mean, I need to see the other things anyway, right? Yuri, you're really talented.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah! I did it, didn't I? Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki... Oh, whoops, wrong.
Natsuki.
Keep doing it.
Sorry.
I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened.
Hold on, sorry.
You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Huh.
Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri.
Hmm?
Yuri looks at me, dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm pretty sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Toast. Oh, you can tell I'm tired. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
Yeah, we're going for true ending. We're gonna continue this tomorrow. The thing about,
Natsuki glances around the room.
would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica looked away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yay! Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori!
I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? Everyone read each other's poems. Hope that it was a worthwhile... I hope it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Toast. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around. We got a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere?
No, not at all. There's still time before we go home.
So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Monica? Monica? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Ah, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. So in the end, I guess it's been worth it. Especially if I spend that time reading manga instead.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Toast, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. I can ban him if he's giving spoilers. Actually, I can do one better. Hold on.
What?
Modded you.
Oh. But let's test that. Modded forever plebs. There. No, it didn't work. It worked.
Hey, you showed on mine. And maybe you learned something from your friends too? So your poems will turn out even better?
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with newfound determination.
Toast! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier.
Unfortunately, I think I do have to stop it here. It's really hard to keep my eyes open, sorry.
Keep going just a bit further.
Oh.
We're almost at the next diary scene,
Okay.
and we might as well save on that.
Alright.
About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
Oh, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Toast, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone likes you too.
That's...
every day is gonna be so much fun. Basically how I'm gonna be doing it.
It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does it really need to stop there?
Oh, for the love of God, Toast! You are not building a fucking harem!
This isn't one of those virtual novels, just keep reading. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri.
Your little shit mind is already going to that.
I've had Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
No, Toast! It's not legal in Japan. This is in the Middle East. Wait, I didn't pick anything. Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's fine. That's fine. Yep, safe here.
It's so wanky. I'm so used to the other visual novel maker. Alright, guys, so that's tonight's Doki Doki Literature Club. We're going to start a little earlier tomorrow and have some fun with it. Oh, you guys can hear. I'm going to go to bed. You guys can bug Toast in the Discord. I think he's still going to be awake for a little longer, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll be awake for a little while. I'll probably be playing Bloodborne. But...
See, guys, he's a meanie and he's playing Bloodborne without me.
Hey, I gotta finish at least once before we do our playthrough. Come on.
Yeah, I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably going to pick it up digitally just so that I don't have to try to bend down and switch out discs. That's going to be painful. I could use some gift cards to PlayStation Network. Alright, guys. So, anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. I'll get this on the channel as soon as I can edit it. And good night, everyone.
Have a pleasant night, everyone.
Rest assured, my darling.